Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to be joined by Lexi Thompson. Lexi, welcome to St Andrews for the AIG Women's Open. Can you just start by giving us your thoughts on the town, the championship, just how special this is?
Oh, well, it's such a special place, St. Andrews. Just walking around the town, the golf course is one thing, amazing golf course, but just walking around the town, just the people that are out, they just love the game of golf, they respect it, and they're just such genuine people. And I think all of us players really just love coming back to the home of golf. And the course is in great shape. Weather is a little patchy, but we expect that. But it's great to be back here and hoping for the best.
Just, if you have a question for Lexi, pop your hand up, we'll get a microphone to you. But just while we're waiting, is links golf a style of golf that you enjoy, or what are your feelings towards it?
Yeah, I think coming over here, you have to learn to enjoy it because, growing up in Florida, it's definitely a whole different game of golf. In Florida, you get the number to the pin and basically you land it there, and that's the only shot you have usually. When you come here, you have a lot of different visuals and a lot more shot making, I think. But it tests you. It really tests your patience, and it tests what kind of shots that you really have in your bag.
Sarah.
Lexi, I know you had a few weeks off, and I know you're always grinding on your game, always grinding in the gym, but what else did you do with your time away? And do you feel refreshed coming into what's going to be a difficult week here at St. Andrews?
Yeah, I had a nice few weeks off. The first weekend I was home, I went to Siesta Key for the weekend and just didn't bring the clubs and just chilled by the beach and really enjoyed some downtime. And then the following few weeks I was grinding. I was practicing a lot, training a lot, knowing that I had a good amount of golf left in the year and some really important events. So especially coming into this week, the weather in Florida is definitely not what I probably should have been practicing in coming into this week, but it was nice to just get a feel for my game, working on it coming into this week.
That really cool announcement of the U.S. Women's Open, and has it hit you that this could be your last major maybe for a while? I know you've left it a little open-ended, understandably.
Yeah.
But does it hit you that this could be your last major at the home of golf, of all places?
Yeah, sometimes it definitely hits me. Of course, it's a big deal to be here at the home of golf, as St. Andrews is such an amazing opportunity just to be able to play golf here. And what AIG does for this tournament has really made an impact on women's golf, and I think that's what we really need to appreciate. But I try not to think about it. I just try to stay in the moment and just really embrace the fans, embrace just being here and how lucky we are.
Beth, thanks.
Just to play off of that high. What is the percentage that this might be your final major? Is it really high? Will you play in a major next year, you think?
I've thought about it. There's a few that I'm obviously in, but I haven't put too much thought into it. I'm going into next year. I'm going to take some time off and just see how I feel, how I feel mentally, and where I'm at. But I know I have a few majors if I want to be able to tee it up there and get my game ready. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't really thought about this being my last because there's more opportunities next year if I wanted.
And was there a moment in your career when you learned to embrace a forecast like you're going to have this week?
My first British. I probably learned to embrace it. No, I think it's every tournament. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to get, but when coming over here, it's going to be a little cooler. I mean, I'm from Florida, so it's 95 degrees, so I knew I wasn't going to get that. But you just have to embrace it. You're going to get maybe some unlucky breaks with some bounces, and with the weather, you just have to be like, all right, well, I have it all in my bag, I'm ready, and just have to commit to the shot as much as you can. That's all you can do, and just let the wind blow it or the rain take it and just hope for the best.
And obviously play was canceled on Saturday at this event in 2013. What do you remember about how difficult the conditions were then?
On Saturday?
Well, just the week.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't think I made it to Saturday. I don't really remember the conditions. It's crazy. I don't have that great of a memory, but I do remember some certain holes out on this golf course. But it's what you get over here. It's a challenging way of golf. There's a lot of shots to be made and a lot more thinking involved, I feel, when you come over here. But it really tests your patience and your focus.
Brentley, we'll just get the mic to you.
It's been a few years since Suzanne had that walk-off at the Solheim where she made the winning putt and retired, and you obviously were there for that to witness it. I'm just curious what you thought about that, and if you were to win this Sunday, are you the type of person who would consider maybe doing the same to be able to go out on top and win in a tournament like this?
And just retire, right? If I won?
Maybe.
No, I wouldn't do that. There's a lot of golf events to be played the rest of the year. Just really taking it one shot at a time, embracing the moment of just being here is really special for me. I was there for Suzanne's moment, and it was kind of one of those things where you're like, unfortunately, it was meant to be. It kind of all just ended up happening, I feel like, how God planned it, maybe for her. And nothing but happy for her. She's so talented. But yeah, my path, I'm just going to take it as it comes and do whatever makes me happiest.
Sarah, over here.
I know still needing to qualify for a spot on the Solheim Cup team, but how hungry are you just to be able to be out at Robert Trent Jones Golf Club?
Very hungry. Anytime I can represent my country, it's my number one goal to be on that team. There's nothing like it. I feel like it brings out an energy and talent from all of us players that fans don't see every week. And I think that they really enjoy it. And, you're not only playing for yourself. Golf is such an individual sport. We get the opportunity to bring 12 girls together, build those friendships and relationships, play under our captain that we look up to. It's something different. It's special.
That loves hitting your driver in these kind of conditions with some of the wind that you're going to be playing into, is it fun for you to just be able to rip a driver and not have to worry about it considering just the wind direction?
When it gets super windy, it's all a matter of just controlling your ball flight, really. So I'll take some 3-woods out here just because it is a lower ball flight than my driver. So you just see what I'm comfortable with, but it's a matter of just taking whatever club you are, just commit to the line, even though it's not where you want it to end up. You're aiming way left or way right, or just taking way more club or way less. So it's just all a matter of confidence and commitment.
Is Florida wind compared to this kind of wind at all in any given circumstance, or do you have any experience with Florida wind that kind of lends itself to this kind of condition?
I was talking about that today. Usually it is windy at home, and I'm used to practicing in 20, 25 mile per hour every day, but the 2 weeks before I left for here, it was blowing 3 miles per hour. So I was like, well, I'm practicing my yardages for not going that distance when I come here. So it's good practice, obviously, because you dial in your yardages and get that solid contact feel, but when you come over here, it's just a matter of feeling the shots and visualizing them.
Question on the far left, please.
Hi, Lexi. You've spoken about the toll, the psychological toll, obviously, May, when you announced your retirement, that being on the tour year in, year out takes on you. I just wondered, since you've made that announcement, do you feel any different psychologically coming into this week? Is there a bit less weight on your shoulders?
Yeah, I think overall there is a little less weight on my shoulders after the announcement, because it has been on my mind for a few years, so it's something that's been inside that nobody really knew about or what was going to happen. But all of us players, we have our own battles. Everybody does. Everybody has their things that they go through and how they deal with them. But everybody deserves to do whatever makes them the happiest. But once I made the announcement, it definitely took a little bit of a weight. And I'm just trying to come out here, sign all the autographs, embrace the fans, and really appreciate them and the sponsors, and just be lucky that we're out here.
Speaking to Stacey Lewis earlier just about the schedule and how demanding it is there anything that you think, even if you leave the tour on a full-time basis, that could change to make it less all-consuming?
The schedule, for sure. I think all the travel that we have, it gets to be a lot. I think the flow of schedule could be better. Certain events could be back-to-back that are close to each other. And, we travel a lot out of the country, but it is a global tour, so that comes with it. And we're very lucky for the sponsors that we have out of the country as well. But, it's not tournaments that we want to lose, but we also want to gain a lot more in the States as well.
Just finally, I just wondered whether, since you spoke out in May, whether you feel that you've maybe opened up a conversation within the sport, people more comfortable now empathising with your position and sharing how actually they feel about life on tour?
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten nothing but love and support from a lot of players as well, which has been great, because I didn't really know what to expect or what to think, what people would think of my decision or my announcement. But like I said, everybody's going through things, and a lot of people don't know about it. It's just a matter of how well you hide it and, you know, how open you want to be about it. And I think it's important to share those feelings, whether if it's with close loved ones or just be open about it with somebody that you want to seek help with. It's not something that you should keep inside. You should not be afraid of sharing how you genuinely feel.
Michael in the far back over on the left.
Hey, Lexi, back here. Just kind of picking up on Jordan's point there, has there been any point in the last 3 months where you've maybe thought to yourself, now that you've said the words out loud, you've made the decision and told everyone, that you've thought, maybe not, you know, have you had any doubt or anything like that?
No, I haven't had any doubt. But like I said, it's just from full time. You know, I could tee it up a few more times next year, but I'm very content with my decision, and I think that's what will make me happiest inside.
I mean, you know you're going to have a lot of free time in your hands next year, more than you've had in a very long time. So have you thought about what you're going to do? Like, how are you going to while away the hours?
Well, I'm launching my Lexi Fitness app coming up in the next few weeks, so that'll be up and going very soon. And then next year, I want to travel. I want to be able to travel and not play golf, so to be able to, you know, sightsee and do all the touristy things. Definitely looking forward to that. And you know, I'll be 30 next year, so settle down, get married, have family. That's my number one priority.
Anywhere particular you're looking to travel?
Sorry?
Anywhere specifically you're looking to go and travel?
Greece is at the top of my list, or South Africa. Yeah, I have a few. So many people are telling me where to go, so I have a long list.
Question from way down the back there.
Hi Lexi, given your announcement and your obvious plans for the future, I mean, how much would it mean to you this week to go out and win here at the home of golf?
It would mean the world to me, honestly. At the home of golf, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And being a major championship, it would be a dream come true, but there's so much golf to be played. And weeks like this, you just have to stay in the moment and take one shot at a time, be patient, know that there will be bad breaks or some bad shots. You just have to get through them with positive attitude and keep on going. But yeah, I mean, that would be a dream of mine, but a lot of golf to be played, a lot of great players out there, so I'll see what I can do.
Do we have any final questions for Lexi in the room? No? Well, Lexi... Oh, Louine, can we just get a microphone to you? Lynn's coming.
Need some water. I'm about to choke on my tongue. Okay, no worries.
Lexi, thank you. That was all very good. You're mentioning you like to get married and have a family, etc. I mean, would you carry on playing golf at all if you had a family, or would that be the end of it completely?
No, it would be something I would do for fun, and because I think golf is such an amazing game for bringing families together, bringing people together, and building those relationships. I think it's super important. So no, it's not something I would just stop. Family wouldn't stop that, but professionally, I don't plan on having a family and playing professional golf. Yeah.
Excellent. Lexi, thank you very much for your time today, and we wish you the best of luck this week.
Thank you.